keep it informal as Mrs. Trina Ong had suggested. Thank you. Firstly, thank you for coming today, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to present and launch my book. They say that life is all about timing, and I could say that this book is rather apt in view of the current financial crisis. I can assure you I did not plan for this crisis. Just read the news today and all you find is doom and gloom. I feel that prevalence of such bad news can only cause everyone to lose focus. Can some good come out of this? I believe so. One book that I read was by Viktor Frankl, and he wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. I would suggest that you read this book and your perspective in life will change. Now, he says that we're always asking, what is life all about? And he's suggesting that we ourselves should be asking our questions, because life is about the meaning that you attach to it. Don't Live Your Life in One Day has been 20 odd years in the making, and it seeks to stimulate these questions. It seeks to tell you and prompt you in the direction to start asking questions about what you think life is all about. If I could sum up my book in a single sentence, it would be, life is a paradox. And we must understand this paradox to find meaning in life. As you know, a paradox is defined as a statement that is seemingly contradictory. What are the three paradoxes that I'm highlighting? There are three. One is, it is in giving that we receive. It is by controlling the within that you control the without. It is being other-centered that we serve ourselves. So I'll talk about the paradoxes first. It is in giving that we receive. I came across a quotation that has since profoundly changed the way I view things. The things we clutch in our grave are those that we give away. Now, what does that mean? We come to this world with nothing, and we will leave it with nothing. Strangely enough, it's those things that we gave away would be the things that we actually bring to our grave. So this book is about giving. When I wrote this book, it was about leaving something for others, not in an earth-shattering manner, but through words of inspiration. For me personally, it's about leaving something behind for my beloved family. It's a reference point for my children. It's for them to think about their lives, how they're living, and what they truly hope to achieve. My concern especially is for the E generation now, as it can be easily distracted by the creature comforts and consumerist obsessions that prevail. And I don't blame them. So there are truly many distractions, and hopefully this book will prompt them to search themselves and ask questions of how they should live life. The second paradox is about controlling the within that we create the without. And this is a favorite topic of mine. It's about mind management. We tend to let our thinking wander every day without focusing on it. And it can be dangerous. So I talk about the need for controlling your thoughts and how thoughts will translate into reality. It's a fact. Every great invention came out from a thought. So you have to manage your thoughts. For example, you start worrying. There's this story of this inveterate worrier, this man who always thinks that every day he'll be robbed. So every night he will send his wife down to say, can you go and check to see whether there's a burglar? So for 30 years he gets his wife to do that. As fate should have it, one night a burglar was indeed in the house. So the wife looks down, looks at the burglar and says, Mr. Burglar, there are two things I ask of you. Number one, can you take everything that you want? And number two, may I introduce you to my wife, my husband, because he has been waiting for you for 30 years. So there again, it's about thought, so you have to be very careful about how you think. Now the third paradox is about being other-centered. So in this crisis that we think, oh, what's going to happen to me? What's life going to be? Well, once you start focusing on yourself and focusing on others, then you will find that life becomes more meaningful. And when you stop searching for success, but start looking at how you can provide service to others, that's how you will find success. So we live in an interdependent world. We need each other, and it's only when we serve other people's interests that we actually ultimately serve our own. For example, a salesperson needs to take care of his customers' interests. A teacher takes care of their students' interests. Once the focus is outward, it's only then that you actually serve within yourself. So that's it. These are the three paradoxes that I'm tackling in this book. And I penned a poem at the end of the book, and this is how it goes. This day is a special day. It's a day of promise, of much joy and hope. It is a day I will not wander or rush through. for it's this day to cherish. This day is a special day, for it's in living this day meaningfully and to the very best of my ability that a day today well lived will make for a better tomorrow. This day is a special day, for it could be the best day yet. And I know that a day well lived will manifest into the cherished memories of tomorrow. About 2 weeks from now, I'll be running the marathon. This will be my third marathon. I love the marathon because it's a perfect metaphor for life. It's a long run and you hit the highs and lows during the race. Along the way, you will encounter inspirational billboards that tells you impossible is nothing. You can run your own race, enjoy the journey, you're halfway there, and so forth. Don't live your life in one day. It's a billboard of sorts. It's your personal motivator as you run the marathon of life. So with that, I wish all of you a great day and a great life ahead. Thank you.
Yes.